as Leslie pointed out in the green room, he did go with explosives, you know, obviously pseudo-explosives, strapped to him, and he did hold people hostage. So he took it beyond just wanting help. I mean, he got so aggressive that let's remember these poor people who were held hostage.
Absolutely.
And thank goodness everybody was released unharmed, which is so rare.
Griff, your thoughts on this man's situation? You know, he's standing there, and as Allison rightly points out, he scared these people, you know, to death probably on Friday when they thought that whole place might blow up.
Well, you know, my thoughts are, you know, you feel very sorry for a situation like this and a family that has these mental issues. On Hillary, politically, I think it was an audition to be president for her. I think it helps her a lot. The guy from Politico, I forget his name, David Kuhn, had written A Woman in Charge. She did well. Give it to her, you know, and that's good for her. But, you know, for us in the media, and I've been sent out to cover almost all the candidates in some form or fashion, you know, I think it's going to make an unapproachable or unapproachable candidates even more so unapproachable because you have the fear of this happening anywhere. I mean, this wasn't New York City. This wasn't Washington, D.C. This is Rochester. And it's going to make it harder to do our job.
Yeah, it is going to make it harder. You can imagine within these campaign staffs what they're discussing now in terms of security.
But, you know, it's not just campaign staff. It's a lot of these political or elected officials. Look at the shootings that happened on Capitol Hill, you know, where you saw law enforcement that were injured and ultimately 2 died. You have certain cases where judges are, you know, are definitely, anybody who's in that public policy or public arena in the sense is a focal point, especially for these types of grievances. So it's not new.
Martha, thank you very much. And let's take people right back to that courtroom right now, because this is the thing that you were watching Friday, and you remembered that. It was some guy going into the Hillary Rodham Clinton campaign headquarters up New Hampshire and saying that he's going to blow himself up. That person, now we know, is Leland Eisenberg. He is not in the courtroom right now, but he is rather over at, I believe, the jail. Molly Lyon, one of our correspondents, is just outside the courtroom right now. And Molly, can you tell us why they decided to have him there for sure?
Arraignment.
You know, I understand that people are now coming out, including his family members, saying that this is a guy with some mental issues. But at the same time, you know, you're going in and you're telling people, in essence, that they could die at any second. And while you feel sorry for him, did anybody contact authorities before about this guy and say, you know, he's going off his rocker?
Well, he has a criminal demanding that he get health care.
Do we know when his family found out that it was him in there?
Yeah, his family member needs help.
All right. What comes after this? Is there any chance that this guy is let go because he did not have, as it turns out, did not have an explosive on him? Instead, it was you know, flares to make it look like he did.
Well, you know, right now that with this individual, it's right in the process.
And who is it that's speaking now? Is that the prosecutor or is that his attorney?
Yeah, that is the prosecutor enter a plea, so he's being arraigned today.
All right. Molly Lyon is covering things for us there in Rochester, New Hampshire.